drinking on. I'll pay this time. Relax, unwind. It's about that time. See if your heart in love like mine. Did it hurt you so bad? Your love's unkind. I wanna see what you're feeling. Oh, don't disguise your feelings. In the name of love, girl, you deserve a man that'll fight for ya, make everything alright for ya. You deserve a man. Boy, you gave a chance, he wasn't a man. He don't understand that. You deserve a man. You deserve a man that'll fight for ya, make everything alright for ya. You deserve a man. Boy, you gave a chance, he wasn't a man. He don't understand that. You deserve a man. We broke the ice, it's only right we keep dancing. When I pull you near, tell me what you want, I'll make it happen. Round two, my love, I rent a tab this time. Relax, unwind, it's about that time. See if your heart in love like mine. Like mine. Did it hurt you so bad? Your love's unkind. I wanna see what you're feeling. Yeah. Don't disguise your feelings. Girl, you deserve a man that'll fight for ya, make everything alright for ya. You deserve a man. Yeah, he don't understand, baby. Yeah, you deserve. No, we don't. No, we don't. You deserve a man. Yeah, chance he wasn't a man. He don't understand. He don't understand. He don't understand. You need a man.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. I see you, Dawn. Slick J Adams. Good morning. Come on. You're listening to the Book of Dawn. Good morning. You're listening to the Book of Dawn. This morning. You're listening to the Book of Dawn. Good morning. You're listening to the Book of Dawn. Are you ready for the truth? And nothing but the truth, so help you, Dawn. She's bringing it to you every weekday at 9 in the morning. So if you wanna hear the real, this is what you gotta do. Just log online and listen to Dawn speak her mind. You're listening to the Book of Dawn. In the morning, you're listening to the Book of Dawn. This morning, you're listening to the Book of Dawn. This morning, you're listening to the Book of Dawn. You're now
Tuned in. Tune back in to Dawn.
Oh, sexy Dawn.
What's in it for the Black People Media? Yeah. Welcome back. You're tuned into the Book of Dawn, broadcasting live from the What's in It for the Black People Media studios. Hey, y'all. Sometimes they just don't want me to be great. I'm not. And I read the comments that we did have, and okay, men manscape. I didn't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't the whole smooth baby thing on a guy. I don't know if that works for me. But hey, if you manscape, you manscape. That was Marquel Jordan. That was Marquel Jordan, wasn't it, nephew? Marquel Jordan. That's on the new playlist, SoundCloud playlist. Nephew will drop it in the thread. Part 2, we back, and he's already done with part 3, 4, 5, and through 10, series 10. But anyway, before we go any further, it's jokey time. It's jokey time. And I wonder if I should do a dirty joke since we was on a dirty topic. Yeah. Okay. Maybe let's do one clean, one dirty. Okay. Let's see. Let me find a clean dirty. Let's see. A woman walks out of the shower, winks at her boyfriend, and says, "Honey," wow, didn't even know I was going to get this one. A woman walks out of the shower, winks at her boyfriend, and says, "Honey, I shaved myself down there." Do you know what that means? What does the boyfriend say? He says, "Yeah, that means the drain's clogged again." Speaking of, who knew that they had a manscaped dirty joke? I got another, forget you. I got another joke for you. Let's see. I couldn't. Let's see. Why, you know who Elsa is? You do. You have a daughter. Why can't Elsa have a balloon?
Because she'll always let it go.
That was good. You only know that because you have a daughter. Because you've seen that movie.
I try not to watch it.
I've never actually seen it, but I know the song because the kids sing it. Why is no one friends with Dracula? No one's friends with Dracula. Why? How come Dracula doesn't have any friends?
I can't guess.
Because he's a pain in the neck. Get it? I come to suck your blood.
I get it.
Yes. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and knock out this Black History fact. I actually owe you two because text it to me, nephew. Can you text me that? I owe you two because I forgot one the other day. Oh, well, no. Let me start with the word of the day because that's where we were going before I got comfubbly. And this word comes from my firstborn, Blessing, Ryan Ashley, a.k.a. Henergy. And I say Henergy because you'll understand why. The word of the day is a noun. It is from a French origin in the mid-16th century. It became popular in the United States several years later. The word is portmanteau. It's portmanteau. It's spelled Portmanteau, portmanteau. That's why I knew it was French, because the T-E-A-U at the end. It has two meanings. The first is a large trunk or suitcase that has two completely separate sections. The one I want to talk about today is it is a word blending the sounds and combining the meaning of two other words. Portmanteau. For instance, Henergy. Hendricks, energy. Energy. For instance, smog. What do you think smog is?
Smoke and fog.
Spork. Spoon and fork. And the one I want to talk about today is brunch, because you know what brunch is, right? Breakfast and lunch. Speaking of breakfast and lunch, that was created in the early 1900s in Europe. Came to the States in like the late 1930s. It is a combination of breakfast and lunch and always accompanied by a drink with alcohol, i.e. mimosa. Always. It's not a brunch unless it's accompanied by a Bloody Mary or some form of beverage with some sip in it. Okay, this portmanteau is one of the more common ones that we know in the world. I make up words a lot, so I probably have a whole dictionary of portmanteaus in my. I just have to reach back. I got to reach back and find them. But brunch is I brought up brunch and used that word because I wanted to know, does anybody have any opinions on who has the best brunch experience in Chicago? Now, pre-pandemic, all of the places, right on Kinsey, the party, it became a thing. Brunch became a day party. So it wasn't like, let's just go out for brunch. It was like, let's go out for brunch as long as they have the bottomless mimosas. And then there are brunches with DJs. But is brunch happening now like it was at Cindy's on the Rooftop pre-pandemic? Do you do brunches, nephew? Have you ever done brunch?
I've done brunch.
Have you done the party brunches?
Yeah, and I can't remember the spot. I want to remember the spot. I don't want to lie about the spot. Let me figure out. Matter of fact,
was it on Kinsey or something like that? Was it on that street where all the party? It starts with an F, I think. Starts with an F.
Let me find out.
And they own, the company owns all of the, not all, many of the hot brunch spots in the city. Where bottomless, brunch is only a brunch if it has bottomless champagne with with a side of orange juice. That's my kind of mimosa. Just splash me. Best brunch places, though. I know that Truth Restaurant on 39th, Peyton Wilburn's place, has a terrific brunch. I don't know if she does bottomless mimosas, but she has a phenomenal brunch. Her brunch is not for bougies. Well, maybe so, because I am, okay. Look, okay, I'll take that. But what is the name? Not Frontier. Frontier had a good brunch, but it's on Kinsey. I know Truth Italian has a terrific brunch. They've got, but you have to, if you eat brunch at Truth, you can't eat for 2 days because the food is so good and so fattening, you can't really eat again that day for sure. Candace, what's the name of the brunch place that upstairs? You go upstairs and it had a DJ, big, huge space where Gafar and them used to do their brunches. I know that there's a place up by just north of Wrigley Field that does a terrific brunch. Is it Chuck's or Deuces? Deuces has a good brunch. I think Joy District does a decent brunch, but I don't know. I guess from a Black perspective, I can only really name Truth as the premier brunch spot where you can get cocktails, champagne, mimosas, sparkling, and really good food. I am a little bit. The gospel brunch at the House of Blues was decent. I went there some years ago, but it was good. It was very decent. I don't know if they're doing that again yet either. So y'all tell me where we can find a good brunch. We know that Truth has it, and where else? I don't know where else we can go to get a good brunch with good cocktails and make sure you Uber. Did you find the name of your spot?
No, I'm still looking it up. My brother was no help. I tried to call him.
He doesn't remember, huh? Y'all.
So I think it was just called brunch, bro. No, I don't think so.
That's whose birthday it is. He tipsy already.
That's not him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Something with the house. What is the dang? I can't remember. But if during the next break, I'm gonna look at my Instagram because I posted a picture on Instagram. Maple and Ash has a freaking terrific brunch. Ain't no bottomless nothing in there though. Just be clear. You gotta have some bottomless. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss in Maple and Ash for brunch. It is terrific. They changed it a bit during the pandemic, so it's not the whole circumference of the building anymore. It's like plated, but it's still very, very good. Batters and Berries, I don't know if they close. I know that Drink House, that they did have a good brunch.
Now, Batters and Berries is open. And they
Is it
doing
open?
dine-in.
Well, you know that the chef, one of the original chefs from Batters and Berries, went to Truth, and that's why the Truth food, you don't really have to go that far north unless you live that way, because Truth has very similar menu as Batters. Again, both of those places delicious, but you cannot eat for the entire rest of the day. The food is my body. The food is so good and fattening. I can't eat. Let me say what I can't do. I can't eat for the rest of the day because breakfast food is heavy, and you have to eat heavy to drink unlimited anything, or you'll be super faded, and then you'll be that person in the crew.
I gotta find a brunch spot. You putting me in the mood. So this weekend I'm gonna find.
You should go. Yeah, you should.
You gotta have bottomless mimosas, right?
Or because y'all not at the Bloody Mary level yet, right?
I'm not trying to be at that level.
What? You got really serious on me there, nephew. You have to. You have to learn that.
I have to be like hungover to
No.
Bloody Mary.
You're gonna just have to have that look on your face, that little horrible ew. But you gotta try it.
Every time I take a sip.
When you have a good one, you won't feel like that. That's like drinking cheap vodka or cheap tequila or cheap sparkling. You'll appreciate it once you actually when you have a good one. Josephine's, they don't have drinks. Josephine's is good. They don't have drinks. Can you BYOB at Josephine's? Because if you can, that's like a soul food kind of brunch kind of thing.
I heard say that brunch is for bougies. For the bougies.
Because he bougie and he go to brunch. You can't know unless you part of the crew.
Yeah, Herbie hanging out with the bougies.
Yeah. Yeah, the food is good at Truth. So we'll figure that out. We'll figure the rest of that out. But I thought it was interesting that the portmanteau of brunch, could we make up some? We could call like dinner, lunch, and if breakfast and lunch is brunch, then lunch and dinner would be Linner.
I don't think I would want to have lunch and dinner together. Or Lupper. Like lunch and supper.
That's how you know you bougie, because black people don't say supper, just so you know.
I was just trying to make it rhyme, make it make sense.
Yeah, an early dinner is a lunch. Late lunch, early dinner is a lunner or a Linner or a Lupper.
Yeah, because I know some people who literally eat dinner at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that, because that then causes the fat kid in me to come out at about 8:30
about 9
and
o'clock.
eat a whole damn roll of cookies like I did yesterday. I ate early, and by 8 o'clock I was smashing Girl Scout cookies, Do-si-dos to be exact, the peanut butter joints. And I said I'm gonna eat 4. And I'm going to put this down. When I woke up this morning, maybe Winston ate them. I don't know. But I feel like I did because the crumbs were by me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Maybe it was you.
It was me. Help. That's why I feel so sluggish today, because the damn Do-si-dos. But they were yummy. I should have brought them in here. I'm going to my car and bring them lemon cookies in here, because I'm not taking those home.
I can't eat them.
You're allergic to lemon?
No.
It's animal
dairy.
free. It's almost there.
I'm almost there.
You got 7 more days. 7 more days, and yeah, and then you
never
can
doing animal free nothing ever again.
Urban 2 said those are white people. Black people eat dinner at 10 o'clock.
Facts.
That's why we're chunky monkeys, because that is too late for dinner. We cannot eat at 10 p.m.
That is late, but
that's mad late, and then you go to sleep.
That's what black people eat.
We cannot do that. I think a fair time is 6:30. 7 late, the latest.
7 late? I think 8. I think 8 should be the latest.
Nah. I mean,
I'll probably say between 6 and
see,
8.
for me and our crew, if we don't start till 8, that goes into the next day. I need a head start because I actually have to go to sleep at night. I am somebody's nana. I need sleep for these eyes to look not like somebody fought me in my sleep.
Anyway, though.
Yeah, but it's being awake and sober is very different than being freaked up because you don't sleep well when you finally do go to sleep. And then you have saggies, and I got to maintain my sexy. You know, Slick said, "Ooh, sexy Dawn was send it for." Yeah, I got to maintain that. I can't have them singing that, and I'm not living or looking that. I can't do that. I'll disappoint the people.
Janessa said 8, depending on the reservations, should be the latest.
Yeah, but then you have to eat light. Then you can't just go in there and say, "Give me a tomahawk."
If you're going straight home and going to sleep.
That's even worse.
You're not supposed to do that,
You're not supposed to do that. I mean, a salad, would I eat a salad at 8 o'clock? Sure. Real talk, I would eat anything at 8 o'clock, real talk. But but we shouldn't.
You just taught me a little trick.
What?
If you're going to take somebody out to eat, take them out to eat late. That way they have to order late.
That's good game. Oh,
I
was about to say good game beats all game, and it reminded me that we didn't give a shout out and a prayer of condolence to the family of
it's
one.
your chance to do your dance.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Man, tough 3 weeks. DMX, Black Rob,
Now shot. Gee.
Yeah. I had a conversation with somebody that's really good that was really good friends with Black Rob, and he had kidney issues. That was why he had been in dialysis for years. So much so that they told me that when he came and did that when Puff did the Bad Boy reunion a couple years back at United Center, and he showed up, he did a pop-up there, they said he was getting treatment, dialysis in the different cities that he was popping up in. But he wanted to perform, and so he would literally get out there, perform, come to that city early, have his dialysis, and he worked it around it. So they also said that video that we saw that went viral when DMX died was unauthorized, videotaped by a homie right after he had come out of a surgery, which is why he was loopy.
And I ain't seen the video.
I did. It was all over the shade room. That was an unauthorized video, and he was fresh out of coming out of surgery. So he still had the little tipsy from the anesthesia, but it had already gone viral, and there's actually nothing they could do. They said that he went home after that and was actually on the mend and was on his way back to the hospital, and died on his way back to the hospital for a checkup post-surgery, post-operation. But, yeah. Shouts out to, I said to nephew, I forgot to say about Shock G, and he said, the one who put the satin in your panties.
The one who put the satin on your panties?
That was a cut, too. That was, yeah. Yeah. And the frailty of life, man, that's why we got to just keep living, right? Because we can't relish in that part. The other day, I forgot to give you a Black History fact, so I have 2 for you today. The first one is, did you know that the first African-American jewelry designer is a brother named Art Smith? He's an iconic New York City-based jeweler whose clientele included like Vogue magazine, Duke Ellington, Lena Horne, Eleanor Roosevelt. He was born to Jamaican parents in Cuba in 1970. You know, that's how you say Cuba. Cuba. Well, you know that because you're Spanish.
I'm
right.
Cuban.
Right, Cubano. In 1920, his family moved to Brooklyn, and as an adult, he settled in the West Village neighborhood of New York City, and which became his permanent home and studio location. He opened his own jewelry shop on Cornelia Street in the neighborhood in 1946 and became a fixture. He did very large, ornate pieces. So that's Art Smith, first African-American jewelry designer in our country. wanted to make sure I said that so that on the back end when I say the other one, because I forgot the other day, y'all wouldn't say she forgot one that day. Because, folks will remind you.
Can't catch us slipping.
Can't catch me slipping. Talk to Sandy Red. I know you guys are going to her video release next week, and she will then be on the Book of Dawn a week after that. So
okay.
Yeah. I'm about to go old, but your daddy knows who this. Talk to Mark Gordon, the only living member of the group Levert. Do you remember Levert? That look.
I was finna make you laugh.
I see that look.
Gerald Levert?
Yeah, but it was a group. Gerald.
Brothers?
Well, Gerald and Sean, they're both in heaven, but Gerald, Sean, and their best friend Mark Gordon were the group Levert. Yeah, so I caught up with him the other day, and he's actually gonna pop in on the Book of Dawn. So I'm excited about that because he's still making music. Obviously, he's not in a group. I doubt if he'll ever be in a group again because his best friend brothers are, no longer with us. But it should be an interesting. Yeah, Lil Ryan, he is bicultural, a little black Spaniard, little black Cuban. Speaking of Cuba, you don't watch Queen of the South, do you?
No. Oh, I don't watch none of those shows.
It was so good last night. It was so good, and it's based out of New Orleans now. I got to get you right. Do you watch Chicago PD?
I don't watch none of those shows, TT.
They've been so good. Not the Queen Sugar either.
The Queen Sugar?
Queen Sugar. You don't watch Queen Sugar?
No. What's that about?
A black family.
Black family.
In NOLA. And the just black Southern family struggle. So good.
Nah.
So you don't know who Ralph Angel is? You know what? If I had to cast you for a show, I would cast you with the same kind of swag as Ralph Angel.
Ralph Angel?
Yeah, you got a Ralph Angelness about yourself. Yeah. He little,
Who plays him?
I don't know his real name because I call him Ralph Angel because in my mind that's who he is. What's his Snowfall? No, he don't watch Snowfall. I keep trying. Oh, did y'all see Snowfall the other day? Who saw the end of Snowfall the other day? My goodness. He's so cold. That actor's so dope. Like I'm getting nervous because it was so good. So for the whole this season.
So Snowfall is on Hulu, I just found out.
Snowfall is on Hulu.
And I have Hulu, so I could start that.
You can binge watch it.
How many seasons is it?
I think we just finished 4.
And like the episodes is like 45-minute episodes.
Yeah.
Okay, I can start.
Oh, so I'm gonna hold my tongue then. Well, by the time you get there, if you start with 1, you won't remember what I said. But
have you ever seen The Chi? Do you watch The Chi?
Look at my face. It's in Chicago, about Chicago. And Luther South Brave is a co-executive producer. Okay. Shouts out to Comment.
So I like The Chi. Is it similar to The Chi? Is it better?
No, it's... Ooh, you can't ask me if it's better.
I can ask you if it's better.
You can't ask me. Look.
Hey, y'all, let me know in the comments. Is it better than The Chi? Is Snowfall better than The Chi?
Hold on. Look. Yeah. Snowfall. You know why Snowfall for me personally is so true to life. But you would have to know that life to know that it's true to life.
So Howard says it's not better, and Janessa says it doesn't even compare to Snowfall.
What she said. Look, what she said. It is very different. Very different. 2 different whole perspectives of black life. But the Snowfall, you know I'm an old black lady. I just put a the in front of something that doesn't have a the. Snowfall is so good. I'm trying to grab air. It's so good. When people say
stuff like what Janessa just said, it kind of throws me off. She said,
it
starts off a little slow, but stick with it. I don't want them to start off slow.
See, I don't know that it's. I don't know that it started off. I came to the party late. I got to the party late. I got there I got there late. No, let me be very clear. I got there in season 3. So I was in the thick of it. By season 3, it was the thick of it. So then I had to back watch. After I caught the one episode that I caught, I had to go back, which I didn't have a problem doing because I needed to know the progression of the story. And it is Chicago and California. But a Snowfall Chicago would be more in the realm of dealing with the El Rookins and the GDs. It would be, it's that and the crack, what crack did in the community. Like
So Snowfall is based in California.
It is because they say, I'm not a drug historian, nor do I want to be, but they say that was the birthplace of crack. It started in Cali, and so I think it has to be a Cali story, but it's not really a Cali story. It's the birthplace of epidemic or pandemic or either an endemic or whichever mick you want to use that went from Cali across the entire country, right, and became a pitfall for people, particularly in our community. And it shows the basis of the industry and what it funded and all the truth, the ugly truth about who was funding it and how the government played the most pivotal role in bringing that in our community, using us to fund wars. So it has a truthful element. To me, The Chi is fictitious. It has Chicago life, but there's nothing in there that, in my opinion, is speaking from a historical perspective.
Historical, okay.
Yeah, I mean, the crack.
It's just telling like the regular story of everyday civilians.
Yeah, it's very community.
Yeah,
it's very community. It's I watch it because it's my city, and so I'm gonna support it. But
it's too plain. It's too regular.
What could for me, it just feels like it keeps highlighting a certain thing that we all embrace, and I'm just trying to figure out, when are we going to see the rest of Chicago? Because I feel like it's narrow in scope. There's so much.
Somebody need to paint that picture.
Yeah, it's...
Like, what is summertime shot through the eyes of somebody who...
For me...
Getting it. Like, really getting it.
That part. Or what is, like, show me the blocks. Show me the progression of Chicago summer. I mean, when I was a youngin', we did block parties. Like, there's a lot of Chicago. We're not seeing, I love basketball. I'm not seeing the league, the YVI, or the things people know Chicago for in that series, right, just yet. Not saying it can't be. I think, like, bringing, speaking of The Chi, Brat is going to be on this next season. But I don't know. I don't want to criticize it, but it's not going to hold my attention. The snowfall, I keep saying the snowfall, like the COVID. Snowfall is one of those, like, you have to, it's gritty. It's gritty and it's real. If you know that life, right? You got to be about that life. Ain't that somebody's intro? The Herb and Two.
Is you about that life?
Yeah. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. It's the Book of Dawn. Stay with us.
WIIFTBPM. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality Black emojis, better known as Black Blackmoji. We believe Black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of Black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
The Chicago Legal Network is the collaboration of attorneys that concentrate in many areas of the law most needed in Chicago neighborhoods. The CLN lawyers focus on personal injury, criminal defense, and other issues. The CLN lawyers all average over 20 years of legal experience and are dedicated to helping the Chicago community. The Chicago Legal Network is committed to developing Black lawyers through mentorship and co-representation. So if you were injured in a car accident, slip and fall, or injured on the job, or you need assistance with criminal defense, including driving violations and DUI, check out chicagolegalnetwork.com for more information or call 773-912-3545. 773-912-3545.
It ain't nothing like being fresh, baby. Living 100% free. I'm so fresh. Let's go.
Fresh, definitely so fresh.
Let's go.
Fresh, definitely so fresh.
It's the one and only D. Jones, baby.
Fresh, so fresh.
I'm so
fresh.
Nothing can save you. This be the season for crushing the haters. Cut off the lesser and deal with the greater. Don't let nobody separate you from creator. Fuck you, don't do me no favors. If you gon' keep on saying I owe you a favor, do it from your heart, the reward gon' be greater. Go from being a private lieutenant to major. The spirit got so many flavors, but we can't see when focus is strictly on paper. We all have big faces on paper. Let's get this money, but change our behavior. And be fresh every day, change your attitude. Cut the hate, ain't scared to tell the truth. Steady elevating,
Fresh.
Fresh.
That's a good song. Welcome back. You tuned into the Book of Dawn with the Get Fresh crew.
With the Get Fresh crew.
Hey, we better not hear that again, y'all. Dikembe, smack you down like the Geico. No. Weekdays, 9 a.m. That's our stuff. We the Get Fresh crew in real life. This just in. Angela, y'all remember Angela, right? Angela Martin Fields? The singingest, little tiniest thing in the whole world.
Yes.
Remember I told you about the place, The Basement?
Yes.
They open back up. They start tonight, 9:00.
Hey, tee up.
Yeah, it's, if you don't know, it's under the Hampton Social on, I think that's Erie Street. But yeah, you got to go round to the side and down. And this little speakeasy joint is super dope.
That sound dope.
And the band is insane. It's literally like a 17-piece joint. Like they got the horn section. They have 2 keyboards. It's super dope. And she is so energetic. Hey, that might be a slide after the concert.
After the concert?
After the Riddles thing.
You think we'll be able to make it?
The Basement stays open pretty late. How long you think the comedy show is?
I'm thinking we're gonna be there at least 3 hours.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't been outside, so I can't wait.
The last time I was outside was
when we was yeah. So if you guys, I think tickets are still available. Talent the comedian is at Riddles tonight. So Frazier.
How many acts is following him? So
I know that
Frazier there.
No, he's coming with us.
Okay.
I don't think he's on the bill, but he is coming with us. I don't know. Damon might perform, but I mean it's his thing. So I'm sure talent is the highlight. So 2 hours probably.
Yeah, I'll give each act about 30 minutes.
Yeah, and maybe the headliner 45-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's funny as heck. I told you I'm not going late because I'm not going to be the butt end of anybody's joke.
Nah, we'll be there at 9:30.
We ain't got no choice because I'm leaving folks. Look, what I will be is on time for the comedy show, dressed just like this. So y'all ain't changing or nothing, are you?
Yes,
okay.
I'm definitely changing. I know you changing. Yeah, you are.
Shh. No, I'm not. Baby, I'm too addicted to laundry to change. If I change, that's another thing I'm going to feel.
So what are you finna go do for the next, 6-7 hours?
I am going
7 hours.
I gotta make a gumbo run.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta slang that gumbo. And then I have to finish the flyer for Milhouse Monday, for next Monday, which will have Dr. Cheryl Rucker Whitaker on the show.
Try saying that 3 times.
Right, fast. So I'm excited about that. She's so full of energy and she's so freaking smart, like a real life shero. She'll be on Let's Get Down to Business Monday with Milhouse. And I got to shore up next week's guests. And, Fraser's sitting in a couple days next week so I can pop in and then do my graduation thing.
Turn up.
I'm going to go get a pedicure and a manicure because I won't be able to get that because I'll be gone. So that's going to take at least 2 hours. At least. So, yeah, that's 2 hours killed right there.
Yeah, at least we're like 5.5 more hours.
Well, what would I even change into? Why would I? Do people dress up to go to the riddle?
Comedy shows? I was thinking the same thing. People dress up to go to comedy shows? Should I do jeans and a tee?
Listen, Snowfall is about drugs. What it does to a community? Yeah, it does. You're right, but it's a very truthful representation, and the reality is that it is like, and maybe the more we expose what the reality is, maybe we can better identify it, because the fact that some people don't even know that part of it, how it began, and the fact that we are a part of it. Not all of us, but we definitely did a lot of that to our community ourselves.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just, we can't hide from what we contributed.
Yeah, but it's hard because it's like we have a choice to some extent.
Yes, we did. Hold on, I can't hear myself. Yes, we did. We definitely had a choice. We have a choice not to sell drugs. We definitely have a choice. We have a choice not to.
Choice in anything.
Absolutely, and so it
have a lot of choices.
We do, and we don't always make the right ones. And I'm not judging. I definitely have made some poor decisions, but I think I like it because it's very real. The Shy, to me, and again, I definitely support. The
Shy does show like the gang and drugs in the neighborhood. They do
show a little bit. I think they try to keep it cleaner and not so grimy, and that's cool. They are different, and so they shouldn't be compared. It doesn't matter the state that it's in. It's, for me, the storyline and how it. I don't know. I just. It's like comparing The Godfather to Empire, because it's two different things, right? Same social ills, but two different things. So I definitely get down with the Shy. I was when the little Bart boy what's his name? What was his name on the show? Reg.
Yeah.
I liked his character.
When he got put off.
Yeah, I definitely liked it, and that kid can sing.
So did you believe what they were saying about the guy who got put out for the
sexual?
Yeah.
I didn't disbelieve it, but I haven't heard anything about it since then. He was
because he ain't getting no work now.
Well, but is he getting prosecuted?
Nope.
Because that would be my thing.
Right, so like, why kick him off the show and not go any further with it?
Yeah, that and I liked his character.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was disappointed. I was disappointed in that. But apparently that wasn't his first time doing that. Whatever.
It's other woman?
I believe he had a history of doing it.
I thought it was just with her.
Good point, Janessa. Yeah, that's like comparing Snowfall to Power. Two different. It's just different. And you know, the acting in Snowfall, some of the characters are so just stereotypical. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot of dig in your belly theater. Doesn't. But one of the main characters will have you thinking he's a Cub Scout or an Eagle Scout, and he's a whole fool. And I think that's why I like it, because you have to, it puts you in a place of, yo, I know people like that, and I don't even think I know them. Because what he did in the episode that just happened on Wednesday, he got shot, because now he's got me questioning myself. I thought he got shot, right? So he came back in at the beginning of the season, and he was walking, with a limp, with a cane, like he was crippled. And the episode that ended the season, he goes to see the girl who shot him, thought she shot him and killed him, who he used to go with. Right, in my Chicago voice, go with, not date, go with.
The fact that you said go with.
that's
only a Chicagoan know what you mean when you say.
When you say right, because my mom used to be like, "Where are you going with him?" But he says what he says to her. Because he walks in, crip on, and turns around, and he's walking out, and he takes the cane that people think all this time that he was crippled. He takes the cane and sits it on a chair and walk out like, yeah, blew me away. Because all this time I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how is he? And he has rocked with the tip walk with the cane, and he turned around and put that joint on that chair, and I had to rewind it and play it again. I'm like, Saint, you're killing me right now, because I didn't know. Like, Snowfall you got to watch it. You have to pay attention when you watch it, because it came on Wednesday. I'm not spoiling.
I thought Dawn is spoiling.
It came on 2 days ago. You got to watch it. Y'all can't wait till the weekend.
Spoiler alert.
It is so they mad? Are they really mad right now? Didn't y'all catch up? Watch your shit on time.
Janessa don't mind. She said she don't mind. She'll still be
Saint is. Hey, okay, since I'm spoiling, let me go ahead and just love on you real good. Spoil you real good. So the dad, Saint's father, who was an ex-Black Panther, outs the CIA agent, right? And when he outs them, they kill the lady who did the report. So then Saint's father, goes and pops off on radio. It's like, yo, I'm gonna out the CIA's name. Saint tells his father, man, you got to be out. Like, I'm thinking Saint is about to kill his father. And then he shows this compassion. And then his mom, Sissy, steps and says, we can leave together. It was all extra dramatic. We can go. And where will we go? And they say, we'll go to Mexico, and then we'll go to Cuba, which is how I got on this anyway. Cuba. And then they wake up in bliss, and she's dressed beautifully in a sundress early in the morning, and the cinematography, right? So he turns over, and you get scared because she's not in the bed. And so you say to yourself, did she leave him, or is she about to shoot him? And he turns over, and she's dressed beautifully, and he's like, you look like a breath of fresh air. And where are you going? And she says, real cute, to that marketplace. And she turns around and she sachets, my mother's word, sachets out. And he gets up and he pours his Cuban coffee. And in comes the CIA agent. Now I know for a fact that Saint and the CIA agent and the mama set the damn daddy up. Needless to say,
Ooh,
it's gangster.
spoiler.
It's gangster. It's gangster. I'm like, I don't know. You just have to watch it. You're gonna have to binge watch that. And then when you get to the end of this season, you'll understand why it was so sexy when he put that. What I realized though is obviously I have a theme here. I watch cop movies, which is how I got Corey Pegues even in my purview, and then I watched damn Power. It all circles back to the streets. I don't know what's wrong. I am a Christian. I don't know. Alton is dead. He dead. If he come back to life, then it's gonna be more like Empire. Then I'm gonna get mad at it because
I stopped watching Empire.
I only watched it to the end because I like to finish what I start. But I did it begrudgingly, and I just was like, it's black TV. Let me watch it just because for the culture. But it was not Power. I was slightly addicted to. When Power went off the air, I felt like back when I was a youngin' and a show would end and you'd have to wait literally a year. That used to be a real thing when I was a youngin', when TV used to go off. If it goes off, it doesn't come back on 5 weeks later. There's not like, you can't do 99 seasons in 1 year. Power was that for me. I was so frantic over Power. You know, the stars think that the little sound the stars makes. Did you watch Power, nephew? So you know that little sound when it's coming on and it's got this little ding 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 type of, like, if you
I ain't seen it in so long.
listen,
Intro.
the sound. I'm downstairs doing what I love to do, laundry. I start my washer and it sounded just like Power. I was like, now I know I'm addicted. And then when I missed it, I would just go click on and off. Because it sounds just, yeah, that's real life. Narcos, I like Ozark. Do you watch Ozark? I know you don't watch Ozark.
I don't watch any shows. I'll say that. I don't watch. Because I do watch streaming sites, like a Hulu and stuff.
Well,
But
a lot of
I'm
this is
usually-
on.
but I'm usually just watching, like,
Watch
funny
Queen
stuff.
Watch Queen of the South.
Like,
Put that in and rotate Snowfall in.
I'll start Snowfall and I'll rotate Queen of the South.
Okay.
How about that?
Fair enough. Queen of the South is beast though. And for God's sakes, watch Queen Sugar. Good grief.
I don't know if I want to see no black struggle. You know,
It's family.
enough of that.
No, it's not struggle bus like that. It's just it's a good show. It's a good, wholesome, good show.
I don't think I need that in my life.
Well, just Google Ralph Angel, because he reminds me. He's swaggy. You swaggy like him. He's handsome. He's dark brown. He's in the beard gang. Just Google Ozark is real
Ralph
good.
Angel from the show.
Queen Sugar. Somebody said his name is Kofi somebody, I think. But yeah.
He plays in it's another HBO series that he's in, right?
I don't know, but I have noticed recently that there's a lot of sharing of characters. I think I talked about that the other day because Method Man was in Power Book 2 or 3, whichever one just went off. And now he's in Godfather of Harlem. You should watch that too. Again.
And I seen the trailer for that too yesterday.
Godfather of Harlem?
Yeah.
It's
Forrest
good.
Whitaker.
Yeah, man. He's a beast actor. Forrest Whitaker, I don't think he's vicious.
I'd be surprised at the roles that he's taken on and gotten.
He looks like he could never be mean. He is brutal in Godfather of Harlem. So he is embodying the truest spirit of the guy he's Bumpy. That's his, based on a true story. So, yes, it deals with drugs. Yes, it is. Here we go again. Common theme in the shows I like. But I don't do drugs. Ralph Angel used to cry too doggone much. He was a little weepy. He was a little weepy, sis, but he is a little sensitive. He knows his. You know, the only character that gets on my last nerve in Queen Sugar is the sister. What's her name? That one. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Dating the white cop. She's too much. In the praying to the ancestors. To my ancestor, she reaches out and she got 39 candles and some sage, and yeah, it's too much. She praying to the. I don't know. I guess that's her. But she's very different. She's a different character. You got to watch it. You got to watch Queen Sugar so you'll actually know what I'm talking. I bet you Mary Q watch. No, Mary Q doesn't watch TV.
She like me. She don't watch it either.
Okay. Well, let me tell y'all two things and let me get out of here. First thing I want to tell you is your direction is more important than your speed. Makes sense? Sometimes makes a lot of sense. Your direction is more important than your speed. Get there fast. You might not understand the journey or the process.
Those people that's behind you tell what you call that when they too close to your bumper.
The rear view, things may appear closer than they are. Talking about the rear, like the rear. Oh, they're tailgate.
Tailgating and they beeping their horn trying to get you to speed up. Just put your finger out the window.
Flip them. Whoop. Yeah, that's good.
Better go around me.
Roll your neck. And the other thing I want to tell you is when a flower doesn't bloom, when a flower doesn't bloom, you fix the environment in which it grows, not the flower. Okay? Stop. You got to fix you got to clean the soil. You got to water it. You got to nurture it. You don't kill the flower. You fix the environment. Thank you for tuning in to the Book of Dawn. It's another chapter, all done in the books. Lead with love. Remember to lead with love. Use your voice to be a positive impact. Do something for somebody other than yourself. Stay tuned to the live IG of me, Ron Rilla, Mary Q, and Candace Mack. Later on, we will be in.
It's buzzing.
It will be foolery. Later on, around 10. Watch your shows. Catch up. Who's next? Who got next? The Big?
The Bigs. It's the Bigs.
It's the Bigs. It's call them little Bigs because they're my little big brothers. And then I said what I said. Have a great weekend. Tune in next week to the next chapter in the Book of Dawn. Peace and roll tide roll.
WIFTV PM.